Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a Christmas-themed unit review. Yes, we're going to do a unit review of Santa Roselia. And why not? Because 'tis the season. I don't really like the season, I don't really care that much for Christmas. Go ahead, think whatever you want, but I'm not particularly that crazy about it for now. But it is a nice holiday, and we're going to talk about this brand new unit and whether you should be a tryhard for it. Well, Santa Roselia is here, the first true 7-star healer, who will probably soon have a lot of competition between Ayaka and Sigifina. So let's talk about her. Well, first of all, we have the details on her Trust Mastery reward, which is it's a little intense, the Christmas music. Just a little bit. Her materia casts a basic single target heal of 1800 HP with a mod of just one times, and also does recovery of 10 MP per turn. That's a lot of MP potentially. That's actually a lot of MP. She also gives an extra 20% to HP and 30% to Spirit. So it's a pretty darn good Trust Mastery. Her Super Trust Mastery is a 45 defense, 94 Spirit shield with 65 to ice and light resistance, skills of 30 extra MP percentage-wise. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that shield in any way, but for a Super Trust Mastery, it is a little heavy to ask for any of the Super Trust Masteries unless you're a Super Whale. But let's talk about what makes her interesting. Well, her equipment, she can use staffs, she can use harps, she can use flails. A couple of those are good for spirit, but she can also use shields. It's kind of interesting to see a healer that can actually use shields. Also, she has hats and regular clothing and robes, and of course, accessories can be used. I don't know why I included that in this conversation. But let's talk about her 7-star limit burst really quickly. Well, max it is an AoE over 8,000 heal with a 30 times mod split over 3 turns. So it's a multiple turn heal. Also an AoE 150 MP heal with a 0.2 mod split over 3 turns. She also has a 3-turn AoE plus 100% all ailments resist AoE, 3-turn plus 100% attack, charm, defense, magic, and spirit debuff resist. The great thing is that even at a 6-star, she has all of these things. Basically, the only thing that gets really truly stronger is her HP and MP regen, and even then, it's not super big difference. So even at a base level, she's a fantastic healer. But what about her spells? Well, her spells, she has Scan, she has Dibranaga, which removes attack debuffs. Basically, she has Dispelga, she has Defaithnaga, she has Curaja, so best healing spell in the game. She can remove essentially all debuffs. She has a Sunaga, D-Shellnaga, Full Life, and Re-Raise. All wonderful abilities for this unit to have. But her abilities are nothing to be a slouch about either. Bright Mercy is a 24 MP, 100% single target, 1-hit magic attack using 100% of Spirit as magic with a single target, 3-turn minus your debuff to magic and spirit to the enemy. It's not Lyra, but we know that spirit attacks can hit pretty hard, so this is a healer that might actually be able to do some damage. She has an HP plus 20%. She has Pure Recovery, a 30 MP AoE, 18% or 1800 heal with a 9 times mod, and that also gives extra HP split over multiple turns. So Pure Recovery is nice. Present HP, a 40% chance to counter physical damage with what I'm guessing is an HP heal. Auto Refresh, she gains 5% MP per turn. Purify gives her an AoE 1000 heal with 3.4 times mod to AoE and cures all ailments. So Purify is nice for an ability. It's essentially what all the healers are coming with nowadays. She also has Present MP, a 40% chance to counter magic damage with basically a MP regeneration. Not bad. Not bad. Oath of Christmas Eve. Self, 1 turn plus 100% charm, debuff resist, and 30% extra to ice resistance. So that's naturally. Basically, on turn 1, she's immune to charm. That is actually okay. Deliver Wall, 57 MP, AoE 3 turn plus 80% to defense and spirit, and AoE 3 turn plus 100% stat debuff. MP plus 30%, Warming Heart, which is 40 MP and an AoE heal split over multiple turns, as well as an MP, and it fills limit bursts for 3 turns. Warming Heart is actually okay. And we're still in the 6-star abilities, by the way. She has plus 30% to Spirit. She can use Double Cast for White Magic. And her last ability, Snow White Maiden, plus 20% Ice Resistance, Limit Burst Fill Rate plus 100%, and plus 50% Spirit when equipped with a Staff, plus 50% when equipped with Spirit when equipped with a Heart, and 50% Spirit when equipped with a Mace. So she has a wide range of weapons you can use on her to get that big Spirit buff. And that's actually really okay. But then we get into her 7-star, and 7 stars are always what everyone is interested in, and as the first 7-star healer, we gotta ask, what makes her so special? Well, for equipping her Trust Mastery, she gets an extra 20% to Defense, HP, Spirit, and MP. All the things that healers need. She gets an extra 20% to Ice and Light Resistance, and she's auto-immune to all ailments. For a healer, that's a big deal. One of her cooldown abilities, Holy Revive, is 120 MP, 5-turn cooldown, AoE 3-turn auto revive with 80%, and AoE heal split over 3 turns, and MP heal. Basically, she does a lot of job covering the party. Reflect Veil, 78 MP, available turn 1, 4-turn cooldown, AoE 3-turn, plus 100% ice and light resistance. Very specific use on that one. Patroness Guard, 95 MP, 2-turn cooldown, AoE 1 turn plus 120% to defense and spirit, AoE 1 turn, 20% damage reduction, or magic damage reduction. So very good for magic trials where you need that. That basically gives you or team quite a bit of survivability. Of course, it's only 1 turn, so you gotta know when to use it. And available on turn 1 as well, Fallen Star, 85 MP, 3-turn cooldown, AoE 1 turn, minus 100% debuff to the enemies for ice and light resistance, as well as an AoE 1 turn, minus 65% to defense and spirit. That is a big debuff. That is a huge debuff if you have ice or light units. That is a lot of potential extra damage, and it's kind of interesting as a healer that is essentially based around debuffs. Lastly, she gives herself 20% HP, and her final ability, Santa Mastery. Santa Mastery? Santa Mastery? Who the... It was a Christmas video, can't swear. But who thought that was a good idea for a name? Maybe she's Santa Claus's wife. I don't know. Maybe that's the mastery. Maybe she took a PhD at a university about Santa Claus. I didn't know those degrees even existed, but apparently it is. Santa Mastery, gain 2 limit burst crystals per turn, plus an extra 30% to spirit. So this is a lot of extra spirit in her kit, depending on how you build her, and there are plenty of staffs with really high spirit, giving her dual wield as well. Yeah, she's going to get a lot of spirit really quickly, which will make her very, very tanky against magic damage, and very good in magic trials. So, here's the big final question. Is she worth it? Is she worth your resources? I honestly don't know. First of all, if you don't have one of the best healers in the game, Ayaka and CG Fina, yes, she is very, very good for you to get your hands on, because for 5,000 Lapiz, you're guaranteed at least one. You could even hit 2 on your lucky pull using 5k Lapiz. You also might fall flat on your face, but at least you'll get 1. And at a 6-star, she's really, really good. Even her limit burst at a 6-star is really, really, really good. And yes, I have been hoarding tickets. But Santa Roselia is actually a pretty damn decent unit with a strong TMR and a strong super TMR. The thing that makes this really, really hard to recommend is the fact that while Santa Roselia is good, we're right around the corner from getting a 7-star Ayaka and a 7-star CG Fina. And both of them are potentially just as strong, if not stronger. Remember, there is such a thing as power creep, and some of the 7-stars lately have just been flat out more damage dealing than the brand new units. And that's just because the old units have enhancements and are also getting 7-stars, and the new units don't have enhancements yet. So brand new units may be more of an investment. And typically, we see these things where we get a banner with a seemingly really good unit, and then the next month, something better comes along. It almost happens all the time. Cloud and Squall, well, okay, Squall, and then CG Hayu came out, who is arguably better, depending on how you look at it. But anyway, in general, if we're going to talk about the review of this banner, and yes, I am putting off whether I think she's worth it or not. Wrastler has a fantastic TMR to get your hands on. Vanille has a fantastic TMR to get your hand on. And Hayate has a fantastic TMR to get your hands on. So I think the banner is pretty good, even though there aren't, sadly, just no real new units to be super excited about besides Santa Roselia. If you are a new player and looking for a dedicated healer, it's good to just do the 5k banner and get a really, 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 really strong healer and anti-debuff unit. In Arena, she won't make any kind of a big deal. She's no Ayaka for Arena. In terms of support, I still generally like CG Fina better. Like, I still prefer CG Fina just better in terms of if we're looking at a damage dealer / healer / support unit. I like CG Fina's kit just better than I like Santa Roselia. But Santa Roselia is good. If you are having a lot of problems with Charm, Charm has been showing up in a lot more trials recently. Santa Rosa is actually pretty decent. Her sprite actually looks really good. It's Christmas themed. It's nice. If you can get her 7-star, she's pretty darn insane for a healer. The only thing that I would recommend is, well, this is till the end of the year. Alright? This is available till the end of the year. On December 26th, which will still be Christmas in America, we will get our next live stream for Japan. That might be worth waiting for before you sink too many resources into this if you're on the fence about it. In general, Santa Roselia can definitely stand up with the other healers in being really, really good. She is up there with CG Fina and Ayaka, but in a different class, particularly against debuffs and just providing good MP and HP recovery for the entire party, while naturally having anti-status ailment for just getting her regular TMR, which isn't that hard right now. So if you do decide to pull for her, understandable. But if you're on the fence, if you have 2 CG Finas, 2 Ayakas, I would wait till at least Boxing Day before you open this present. That's really the best I could come up with. I'm sorry! Anyway, I'm going to actually end this video properly. To all of you, I hope you have you're having a great holidays, you have a great Christmas. I'll still be looking into making some videos over the next few days. I just don't know what of yet. Oh wait, yes I do. I know one video. So I have to work on that in the next few days as soon as I actually have less urgency at my actual job. Actually. Damn it, I'm going to stop using that word someday and find a different word. Okay, anyway, so I hope you have a great holidays, and I'll see you in the next video. What a nice Christmas theme music we have today. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted over it.